Good morning, students. Welcome to online class. I hope you are doing fine and you must have sent your paintings on Environment Day yesterday and must have taken the oath which was sent to you. So it is our duty to save our environment. And as you can see, because of the lockdown, there have been very nice changes, positive changes in the environment because of less traffic and less pollution in the cities as well as in the villages. So, therefore, try to reduce garbage, try to recycle things, try to reuse things. So, in this way, we can save our environment and keep it safe for the future generations. Okay, so now let's coming back to the poem again. So, as we had started doing the poem Problem Solving, written by George Ansel. Now, this is a very simple poem. In this poem, the writer, the poet, has just given this message, this moral, that we should solve our problems ourselves, whether they are big, they are small. So we must try to solve our problems ourselves. हमें अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स खुद सॉल्व करनी चाहिए, एटलीस्ट हमें उनको सॉल्व करने का ट्राई करना चाहिए, ताकि सो दैट वी कैन टेल our elders that we tried but we did not succeed. So in this way they can help us in a better way, but the first try we must give it ourselves. So in this poem there is a teacher, Miss Clark. She is a teacher, Miss Clark, and she is teaching mathematics to the class. She has given a problem to solve. She has given a sum to solve to the class. Everyone except Miss Clark, except Jack, is solving the problem. As you can see in the picture, everyone has got the notebook out on their top of their desk, except Jack. Now, Jack's table is empty. And now what he does, he just stands up and tells Miss Clark that he has got the answer. And the answer is 41. Miss Clark tells him that it's nothing like that. Show me means tell me, show me your notebook where you have solved the sum. Next, he says that there is nothing to show, miss. Okay, I have not done it on my notebook. I did it in my head. Everything I solved the sum in my head. I have done it mentally. In that case, Jack, next time please use the abacus instead. Then Miss Clark very politely tells Jack to use abacus. Abacus is a mathematical tool to solve problems, mathematical problems. I think I have found the trouble, miss. Then Jack again says that I found my mistake, ma'am. The answer is, and now the answer is 51. Now he tells ma'am that I got my mistake, I have corrected it, and now I think I have got the right answer. The answer is 53. I'm sorry, Jack. It's nothing like. Again, Miss Clark says that no, it's a wrong answer. I'm sorry, you got the wrong answer. Come here and copy me. Then Miss Clark calls Jack to her table and tells him to copy her. The way she is solving the sum, he must copy her. He must see that way, that method, how she solves that sum. Now, next day, Jack was talking to his dad and mum. Mum is mother. So, Jack, they said, did you find out the answer to that sum? His dad asked, did you find out the answer to that sum, that mathematics sum which you were trying to solve? I did, said Jack, although I couldn't do it in my head. Then he very smartly he agrees, he accepts that he was not able to do it mentally. Every time he did it mentally, he was getting the wrong answer. And I found a way to get Miss Clark to work it out instead. But I made Miss Clark to solve the sum for me. So that means he's very cunning, he's very, very smart and very clever boy who made his teacher believe that he did not know how to solve the sum, and so that the teacher herself solves the sum for him. So that's the last line proves that how cunning he is. Cunning means chatur, chalak. Right? He's skillful in dealing with people. So now here we are. Some word meanings are given here. So nothing like it means incorrect. Did it in my head means done it mentally. Abacus means mathematical tool. Trouble means mistake. Nothing like it again means incorrect. Copy me means do as I am doing. Work it out means do it for me. Right? Now, the explanation of stanza 1. Now we will do the explanation stanza wise. So, look at the poem again. I think I have got the answer. I apostrophe VE, that means I have. Not only I, do not read it only I. I think I have got the answer, miss. The answer is answer apostrophe S. You have to read apostrophe also, and apostrophe S means is. It's possessive. apostrophe S का मतलब होता है कि कोई मेरा आंसर, द आंसर इज. जब हम इज को शॉर्ट फॉर्म में लिखते हैं, जैसे हैव को शॉर्ट फॉर्म में लिखा हमने, तो क्या बन गया आई अपॉस्ट्रॉफी वी ई, और उसका अगर हम बोलेंगे देन इट विल बिकम आई हैव. सेम वे आंसर अपॉस्ट्रॉफी एस मीन्स आंसर इज, कि आंसर है 41. द आंसर इज 41. The answer is nothing like it, Jack. Just show me what you have done. Now here, there is a smart boy in the class. Miss Clark has given some mathematical sum. She is teaching mathematics and she has given mathematical sum to solve to the class. Everyone is busy doing the sum except Jack. सिर्फ Jack है जो नहीं कर रहा है. And suddenly he stands up and he says that he has got the answer. And he tells the answer that it is 41. क्या आंसर बताता है? 41. Then Miss Clark says कि it is a wrong answer. The answer is wrong. कि उसका answer wrong है. And she tells him to show her his notebook. कि कहाँ पे तुमने ये किया है सम. Just show me your notebook so that I can see where you have done the mistake, where you have gone wrong. Right? So in this paragraph, in this stanza, the poet tells us that Jack is very active, he is very confident, he very smartly says that he has got the answer, although his answer is wrong, but he is confident enough to raise his hand and stand up and tell Miss Clark that the answer is 41, right? One positive thing, there are two positive qualities in Jack, that he is smart, he is confident, and he is very active, right? Now look at the next stanza. I have nothing. Again, I means I plus have. So I've nothing to show you, miss. I did it in my head. In that case, Jack, next time, please use the abacus instead. Right? So, when Miss Clark asks Jack to show her his notebook so that she can see where he has done the mistake in solving the sum, then Jack says that I have nothing to show you, that I have not done anything on my notebook. Then how did he solve his sum? He says that he has done it mentally. He has done it in his head. कि मैंने sum mentally solve किया है. He says that. Then Miss Clark says that in that case, Jack, next time, please use the abacus. Okay? So whenever you are solving a mathematical problem, please use the proper tool, that is abacus, to solve your problem. So in this stanza, the poet tells us that although Jack is very smart, but he is lazy. बहुत आलसी लड़का है वो, जो अपना काम खुद नहीं करना चाहता, जो अपनी प्रॉब्लम खुद सॉल्व नहीं करना चाहता. उसको आता है, but he doesn't want to do it on the notebook. He doesn't want to pick up the notebook, pick up the pen and solve the problem on the notebook. So, he has many qualities in himself. First, he is smart, he is active, he is confident, but he is lazy. He doesn't want to do his work himself. So, in this stanza, the poet tells us that Jack is a lazy boy who does not want to solve his problems himself. Right? Now, next stanza. Look at the third stanza. This is the third stanza. I think I have. Again, I have. I plus have. Found the trouble. Trouble means mistake. Again, Jack says, okay, fine, ma'am. 41 is wrong. Okay. Now I think I have got my mistake. I found my mistake. And now I have corrected the mistake. And now I think my answer is correct. And the answer is 53. So now tells again, the second time Jack answers and Jack gives the answer for the problem, and he says that answer is 53. What Miss Clark says? I am sorry, Jack. It's nothing like. Again, Miss Clark says that it is a wrong answer. He has done it wrong. He has done his calculations wrong. And then he calls him to her table and tells him to see how she solves the sum. तब वो उसको अपनी टेबल पे बुलाती हैं और उसको बोलती हैं कि देखो मैं कैसे सॉल्व करती हूँ इस सम को, उसी तरह से करो. कॉपी मी मीन्स मुझे देखो और उस तरह से करो. So in this paragraph, in this stanza, the poet tells us Jack is a cunning boy. He's very clever and cunningly he cheats his teacher to believe that he does not know how to solve the problem, so that teacher solves the problem for him. कि वो बहुत cunningly, बहुत smartly, बहुत चतुराई से अपनी टीचर को चीट करता है, धोखा देता है और उनको ये यकीन दिलाता है कि उसको सॉल्व नहीं करना आता सम, सो दैट उसकी टीचर वो सम उसके लिए सॉल्व करके दें. राइट? सो दैट द टीचर सॉल्व्स द सम फॉर him. Right? I hope now first three stanza of the poem are clear to you, students. If you have any doubt, if you have any problem, do call me or you can ask me on the WhatsApp. Okay? Now you have to Okay, one more thing. I noticed in your previous homework that many of you have got the rhyming scheme wrong. This tells me that you did not watch the previous videos properly. Because in the video, I clearly told you how to find out the rhyming scheme of the poem. Now again I am going to tell you how to find out the rhyming scheme. Right? Now look very carefully. Okay? Now for rhyming scheme, I have told you to look at the ending words of each line. Right? Now here, the first line ends on miss. Now, do you see any other word in the stanza only in these 5 lines, first 5 lines make, lines make one stanza. In these 4 lines, do you find any other word which rhymes with miss? No, there is no other word which rhymes with miss. So we give it a mark A. Right? Now look at the ending word of the second line. It is one. Now do you find any other word in these 4 lines which rhymes with one? Yes, there is a word in line 4. The ending word of line 4 rhymes with one. That is done. One, done. They both rhyme with each other. So, done. So we give them mark B, B. Now the third line, it is left alone. It ends with Jack. It ends with Jack. So there is no word in the stanza which rhymes with Jack. So again we give it a separate mark C. Right? C. So the rhyming scheme becomes first line A, second line B, third line C, and fourth line B. So the rhyming scheme becomes A, B, C, B. That means second and fourth line rhyme with each other. First line and third line, they don't rhyme with any line. They are separate lines. Is that clear now? I hope you have understood what is rhyming scheme and how to find out rhyming scheme. So that's it for today's video. Students, I hope you have understood the stanzas and understood the poem. It's a very simple poem. Read it at home once, twice, thrice. जितनी बार आप पढ़ोगे उतनी बार आपको उतनी ज़्यादा समझ में आएगी. एंड यू कैन लिसन टू द वीडियोज़ एज मैनी टाइम्स एज यू वॉन्ट. जितनी बार आप सुनोगे उतना आपके लिए और अच्छा होगा और अच्छे से आपको ये समझ में आएगी. ओके, टिल दैट नेक्स्ट टाइम, बाय बाय, टेक केयर.